In a quiet rural valley, where green hills stretched endlessly and the wind whispered through tall grass, lived a goat named Ayan. At first glance, Ayan looked like any ordinary goat, medium-sized, brown and white fur, calm eyes, and curved horns that reflected the sunlight. But what no one knew was that Ayan carried something special inside him, an unbreakable will to survive. Goats have lived beside humans for thousands of years. They are often seen as simple farm animals, but in reality, goats are among the smartest and most adaptable creatures on Earth. And Ayan was about to prove that in a way no one would forget. Chapter 1: Life on the Hills. Ayan lived on a small farm at the edge of the valley. Every morning, the sun rose behind the mountains, painting the sky with orange and pink colors. The farmer would open the wooden gate, and Ayan, along with other goats, would climb the rocky hills to graze. Unlike the others, Ayan loved exploring. He remembered paths. He recognized sounds. He understood danger. While other goats followed the herd blindly, Ayan always stayed alert. He could sense changes in the air, the smell of rain, the approach of strangers, or the silent presence of predators. Goats are natural climbers. Their hooves are designed to grip even the narrowest edges. Ayan could climb steep rocks that looked impossible, standing calmly where other animals would fall. This ability gave him confidence, but it would also be tested soon. Chapter 2: The Day Everything Changed. One afternoon, dark clouds rolled across the sky without warning. A sudden storm hit the valley. Thunder roared, rain poured heavily, and visibility dropped. The herd panicked. In the chaos, Ayan was separated from the others. The wind pushed him toward a narrow mountain path he had never taken before. Rocks became slippery. The rain grew stronger. Then it happened. The ground beneath Ayan collapsed. He slipped and fell into a deep rocky ravine. Chapter 3: Alone in the Ravine. When the rain finally slowed, Ayan found himself trapped. The ravine was deep, its walls steep and sharp. His leg hurt, but it wasn't broken. He was alone. Night fell quickly. The temperature dropped. Strange sounds echoed around him: owls, insects, distant howls. Fear crept in, but Ayan didn't panic. Goats are prey animals, but they are not weak. They rely on awareness, memory, and patience. Ayan stayed still, conserving energy. He noticed small ledges on the ravine walls. Tiny plants growing between cracks. Drops of water sliding down rocks. That's when he understood something important. This place wasn't a trap. It was a challenge. Chapter 4: Intelligence over Strength. Instead of wasting energy trying to jump out, Ayan waited. At dawn, light revealed a possible path, a zigzag of narrow edges leading upward. Step by step. Slowly. Carefully. Goats don't rush. Their survival depends on balance and decision-making. Ayan tested each foothold. His hooves adjusted perfectly to the stone. Every movement was calculated. Hours passed. Several times he slipped, but he never fell again. By midday, he had climbed halfway up. Chapter 5: The Hidden Threat. Suddenly, a shadow passed above him. A predator. From the top of the ravine, sharp eyes watched Ayan's movement. The danger was real. One wrong move, one moment of fear, and it could be over. Ayan froze. Stillness is a goat's secret weapon. The predator waited, then left, losing interest. Ayan had survived not by running, but by thinking. Chapter 6: The Final Climb. As the sun began to set again, exhaustion kicked in. Muscles burned. Hunger grew stronger. But goats are known for their endurance. Ayan pushed on. He used the last of his strength to reach a wider ledge near the top. With one final effort, he climbed out of the ravine. He stood there, breathing heavily, looking at the open sky. He was free. Chapter 7, The Long Walk Home. Freedom didn't mean safety yet. Ayan was far from the farm. He didn't panic. Goats have excellent memory. He recognized the shape of hills, the direction of the wind, the smell of familiar land. He walked. Slowly. Steadily. Night turned into morning. By sunrise, he heard a sound he knew well, human voices and the distant call of goats. The farm was close. Chapter 8, A Hero Returns. When Ayan appeared at the gate, muddy, tired, but standing strong, the farmer froze in disbelief. Everyone thought he was gone. But there he was. Alive. The farmer gently checked him and treated his injuries. From that day on, Ayan was never treated like just another goat. He had earned respect. Chapter 9, Why Goats Are Truly Amazing. Ayan's story is not just one goat's journey, it represents the true nature of goats. Goats can remember routes and locations. They can solve problems. They adapt to extreme environments. They survive where many animals cannot. That's why goats live in deserts, mountains, forests, and farms across the world. They are quiet survivors. Final message. This story reminds us of something important. Strength is not always loud. Courage is not always aggressive. Sometimes, survival comes from patience, intelligence, and belief in yourself. Just like Ayan, the goat who refused to give up.